Are you a midlife woman who feels sluggish and tired all the time? You feel like you need a nap in the afternoon and you only have enough energy left after the workday is over to plop down on the couch and watch Netflix. Yes, it's common that as we age, energy levels start to drop, but it does not have to be your normal. Today, I'm going to share some simple ways to start getting that energy back. So at the end of the day, instead of asking, why am I so tired? You get to ask, what sounds fun? My name is Jenny Waters, and I'm a nutrition coach for empty nest moms just like you. I help you go from feeling defeated by your aging body to feeling younger, healthier, and having more energy for fun. Because you deserve to be able to have enough energy for that fun list, not just your to-do list. Now, it shouldn't be a surprise that my first tip is to get a better night's sleep. It doesn't seem fair that we were sleep deprived when our kids were newborns, and then again when they were teenagers and we were staying up late waiting for them to get home. Now that we're in midlife, sleep still seems to be a struggle. If you have struggled with sleep in midlife, please comment yes and let us know that we're not alone. And if you haven't, give us your best tips on getting a good night's sleep. My first tip is to get a consistent sleep schedule. Yes, even on the weekends, if you can go to bed around the same time every night and wake up the same time every morning, your body's going to get into that rhythm and it's going to be easier. If you want extra sleep, go to bed earlier instead of hitting that snooze. And secondly, you got to put these screens to bed before you. Put them to bed an hour before bed. This endless scrolling is doing you no favors getting you ready for sleep. That blue light from either the TV or your devices is keeping you stimulated instead of relaxing and unwinding. So put your screens to bed before you. And then the next tip is to put yourself to bed like you used to do your kids. We made them brush their teeth, gave them a bath, put on cozy pajamas, and then read them a bedtime story. So the same goes for you. Take a nice warm Epsom salt bath and de-stress for the day. And then put on some cozy pajamas and get a book out and read a book to put you to sleep. I recommend fiction, nothing earth-shattering that's going to get your mind racing, but just something calming, and just a few pages can do the trick sometimes. And if you're a worrywart, like I used to be, get out a journal and just write down all your worries and put them away for the night so that nothing is disrupting your sleep. And then finally, you want your bedroom to be a sleep sanctuary. Blackout curtains. You want that temperature down nice and cool, especially if you're experiencing night sweats. You want it as dark, cold, and cozy as possible. Take one tip at a time to start building it into your routine. Even set a bedtime alarm to remind you, stop all the to-do list and get to bed. Because when you get a good night's sleep, everything gets easier. Prioritize getting sleep and you're gonna boost your energy levels. Next two tips to boost energy also promote better sleep. So let's get to tip number 2. Do you find yourself needing caffeine to get you through the day? You hit that mid-morning slump and around 3 o'clock you need a little power nap. These are all signs that your blood sugar is on a roller coaster. And there's a few simple things that you can do to fix that to get more energy. The first one is, instead of starting with our traditional Eggo waffles, muffins, pancakes for breakfast, start with a savory breakfast. One that includes proteins and fats and best of all, some fiber from vegetables. Think eggs and bacon, chia seed pudding, a protein shake that's not fruit-based but it's more fat and protein, veggie frittata, and leftovers from the last night. Those are all going to set you up for a better blood sugar control throughout the day. When the first thing you put in your body is either carbs or sugar, your blood sugar goes through the roof and it doesn't recover well for the rest of the day. So to lower that first initial spike, think of your breakfast as more of a keto breakfast. If you do have carbs, have them at the end of the meal. And second of all that snacking is just shooting your blood sugar up through the day. So if you can eat meals that include more proteins and fats to make you full longer, eat those first with a lot of fiber, vegetables, and then add the carbs at the end of the meal. That'll help you stabilize that blood sugar, not have to eat so often, and then it'll also manage your energy. Another trick to managing that blood sugar is 20 minutes after you've eaten, go for a walk. Do some kind of movement to get those muscles using that glycogen. And that will also lower that blood sugar curve and help you sustain energy throughout the day. Controlling your blood sugar goes a long way in stabilizing your energy levels.
Last tip might seem strange for me to suggest when you're feeling tired, but it's actually to get some exercise. Exercise boosts that circulation so oxygen and nutrients get distributed to your body, which improves your energy levels. Now, I get it, at the end of a long day, exercise seems to be the last thing you want to do. If you can motivate yourself to do it, you're going to feel so much better after. That's what I always remind myself. How do I want to feel after? And when you get that movement in, it lowers stress and kicks up those endorphins and gives you a little energy boost. So the rest of your evening isn't a waste because you're exhausted. And if you ask my family, I'm a whole lot nicer when I get that exercise in. Motivate yourself just to do 10 minutes. And if you feel like after 10 minutes you're ready to quit, that's okay. That's listening to your body. But get movement in more consistently. As we age, our muscle is slowly turning to fat if we're not fighting for it. So you've got to strength train. You've got to build in some muscle building activities. That muscle is going to help manage that blood sugar. It's going to help you have more stamina for the fun things you want to do. And when your adult kids ask you to go do something, that exercise is preparing you to be able to keep up. So there's so many important reasons why you should exercise, but at the end of the day, you've got to just do it. A little bit consistently builds up over time.
After all the energy you've poured out into your family, now is your time. You deserve to have the energy to start checking things off on your fun list. I hope you fuel your body so that you have more energy for fun. If you've hated exercise ever since PE class, then you're going to want to watch this video where I teach you how to find exercise that you actually enjoy and look forward to.